morning and welcome to the Morning Spotlight. My name is Mike Ham. I'm a sales executive for Fidelity National Title Group. Today, our guest is Carly Iacono, First Vice President of the Net Lease Properties Group at Marcus & Millichap. Carly, how you doing today?
Excellent. Michael, so good to see you. Thanks for having me on today. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming on. So tell us about Marcus & Millichap and the work that you do there.
Absolutely. So Marcus & Millichap is one of the largest commercial real estate firms. We exclusively focus on investment sales, and I in particular lead one of our top net lease sales teams. We sell assets such as Home Depot, Walgreens, McDonald's, CVS, all over the country. And we work with investors who are coming out of other property types in 1031 exchanges, developers building new properties, and then of course the institutions and the REITs as well.
Great. So what kind of clients do you work with?
All different. It's a really very wide spectrum. Like I mentioned, we do handle a lot of 1031 exchanges, and we help new buyers who maybe are trying to diversify from the stock market or looking for a long-term hold due to estate planning reasons. So we do a lot of buyer education. And then on the other side, we sell a lot of properties representing clients, single-family offices, private investors who have made money other ways and are looking for passive income, developers whose whole business model is to build net lease and then sell it into the market, and then of course the institutions and the REITs, which have their own strategies and investment portfolios that often are just net lease focused. So it's a very wide range, all the way from your brand new local independent investor all the way up to the institutions.
Interesting. So going off of that, obviously since you have such a wide range of different kinds of clients, what kind of conversations have you been having with them over the last few months?
Everything you can imagine. I have been on the phone, our whole team has been on the phone nonstop, probably 10 hours a day since the pandemic took over. A lot of it's asset management. If anyone's having issues with tenants, or maybe if they own multi-tenant retail, which has been especially challenged recently, a lot of it is just understanding what they're going through and how they can best position their asset through the next few months and then the cycle beyond that. And then trying to figure out when the right time to sell is, if that's on the horizon, when the right time to buy is. So we really take an advisory approach where we're looking at their individual situation. We do not push transactions. Sometimes it's not a good time to buy or sell. Sometimes it is. It really depends on the individual investor situation. But a lot of what we've been doing is just sharing market knowledge, sharing transactions that we are getting done, which thankfully there are some, and then being a resource to our clients.
Awesome. So what are some things going on in the retail market right now?
It's a huge bifurcation right now. So our investment grade tenants that are under long-term leases are doing great. They continue to pay their rent through the whole pandemic. We didn't have any issues. Those are your drugstores, convenience, grocery, some QSR, your discount stores. There's a lot of segments in net lease that have performed very, very well. There's one Popeyes I have under contract, for example, whose sales were up over 40% year over year from this time last year, up. So, and of course their dining room was closed like so many other businesses. So it's very, very different. Then on the flip side, I have a multi-tenant net lease, but several tenant shopping center, and all those tenants are closed and they're just starting to reopen for pickup only. And it's a very different story. So it really depends on the type of tenant, if it's investment grade, what the lease structure looks like, and what their business model is as to how badly they've been hit or how they've benefited.
Right. Interesting. So for everybody watching, if you want to learn more about Carly and her business, I'm going to put our contact information, like always, at the end of this video. Also, be sure to check out our Tuesday night virtual happy hours to connect with some other great people. Carly, thanks for coming on with us today.
My pleasure. Thanks so much, Michael.
Absolutely. And everybody else, thanks for watching. Stay safe. We'll see you next time.